Hello, hello, my beautiful earth signs. Welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking here. Thank you for joining me here. This is your love reading for the month of October of 2023. So, Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces, let's see what's going on in your love life. And if you're wanting the individual love readings for the month of October, do consider joining us on Patreon. You can get the links beneath this video. You join on tier 1 and you get the 12 individual love readings. Okay, what's going on for the water element? Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. What's going on in love in the month of October, which is a powerful, powerful month. It is the month of eclipses. So if you're into astrology and you love analyzing how the astrology does affect us, you can get more astrology from this channel through Patreon. What's going on? Rebuild. Scorpio. Scorpio is here. Rebuilding. We've got the Tower. Why did I say Scorpio? That's a good question. I don't know why. This is Mars, of course, and Pluto, and that's probably why. Because both those planets rule Scorpio. But it's also Uranus. Uranus also rules Aquarius. So some of you may be going through some sort of a freeing situation, a challenging awakening, an aha moment, but the card speaks to rebuilding, and we'll be reading from the Psychic Tarot of the Heart. That's the Major Arcana card that I took. Let's shuffle. I want to also take the Whispers of Love and see what's going on for my water element. We'll be taking the now, distant past, recent past, what's crowning you, and what's possibly in the coming future where love is concerned. For water, please, Spirit, thank you for advising. So Archangel Lophiel, Archangel Michael, please guide me pertaining to, guide us pertaining to love and water signs, the water element. What's possibly going on? And you know, the eclipses that we have, we're having an eclipse, a solar eclipse in Libra, which is all about relationships. That's a new moon on the 14th, then on the 28th, a lunar eclipse, so a full moon, but it's an eclipse happening in Taurus, and opposite is Scorpio. So what's going on in October? Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, please, Spirit. Rebuilding. Is this rebuilding a past relationship, is it? Or just rebuilding your love life? As you may be freeing yourself, or there's an awakening that someone's going through here. Ten of Pentacles in the now. Queen of Swords. Nine of Wands. Some sort of an ending here, surely. Or, because the Ten of Pentacles, yes, can speak to family and marriage and commitment, of course. But it is a 10 which ends a certain cycle. It can speak to abundance, but with the Queen of Swords next to it, she's, of course, Libra, could be Libra, Sagittarius, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, and we've got Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries here. She's had enough. She's had enough. She's severing ties. She's speaking her mind in the now position. Now, of course, Libra is where we're having a new moon. And a new moon, of course, it's an eclipse. Something is being eclipsed out of your lives so that something new can take its place. Right? Nine of Wands, she's exhausted. She's had enough. Where are you coming from? Seven of Swords. So there's been stealth and sneakiness. Sorry about the camera. I do apologize about that. I'm looking down at my table and not at my monitor. Seven of Swords, stealth, the thief, third parties. We do see the fox here. Strength card, Leo. Confidence or a lack thereof in the Nine of Swords. Interesting that the Nine of Swords was in the same exact position in the Earth reading. And Leo did show up there as well. The Strength card, it is a major arcana, and that's why I'm focusing more on that. Now, there's a lot of passion and desire here, but there's a lot of worry, a lot of stress. 7 and 9, challenging numbers. 9 is the ending, and this is the distant past, the ending, or just being too much about the details, or there's a lack of trust here. We see that there's a desire to connect physically here. But this is also someone doubting their own confidence or their own self-worth pertaining to a connection. Recent past, we've got the World card, which is some sort of a culmination and an ending. We've got the Justice card, 2 major arcana cards, and the Nine of Cups. Some sort of an ending that is celebrated, some sort of an injustice being made right, or some sort of separation and divorce. Some sort of karma, good karma, dharma in the recent past, or where there's been injustices, things have turned around recently. Let's see what's crowning. We've got the Page of Pentacles, which is like the messenger, some sort of a new beginning. Remember, the 10 of Pentacles turns into the Ace, which is what the page holds. Now, of course, this could be a message. This could bring some sense of abundance. We do see the peacock here, which does speak to spirituality, abundance, and also luck. But also, we know the male peacock fights for its partner. So there could be competition, third parties. We've got a 6 of Swords, which is possible new beginning. This is what's on your mind. Starting fresh. Starting to build something, like where the mind and the perception and the communication or details are concerned. There's like a leaving. With the 6 of Swords, there's your transition towards more serenity. This is the crowning position. And yeah, going through a death process. There's the Scorpio, which was the first thing that I said, actually. Right? Scorpio energy is so interesting because the eclipse, the lunar eclipse in Taurus, which is a full moon on the 28th of October, is opposite to Scorpio. But this transition is bringing a major transformation, a brand new beginning, because of course the Death card is an ending and a new beginning. It's like something is finished pertaining to the past. Something is being clarified, something is being cleared and purified. It's like letting go of the past. We see the World card here, right, which is a difficult position to be in, because it is a Saturnian card. So sort of letting go of the fixated energy, because it does represent the fixed signs of Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius. And therefore, some sort of justice being served, some sort of karma as well. 9 of Cups is a wish card. Someone being happy that they're leaving a major cycle in their life. It's a life-changing event that will be happening in the recent past for many of you. Now, the now is very hard to pinpoint. Whenever you receive this message, the timing will not be the same for each of us. All right, let's see what possibly is the outcome. We've got the Knight of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, 8 of Wands, and the 3 of Pentacles. There's like an expansion and growth here. Lots of movement where things were very slow. We see possible expansion and growth and It may have to do with third parties as well. We do see a fair bit of earth, my dear water sign, so you may be dealing with an earth sign. We've got Libra, we've got the four fixed signs, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo and Aquarius come through. Libra, Eight of Wands is change. It's Cupid's love arrows. It's transition. We've got two cards of movement and transition, traveling over water, traveling over land, possibly as well. Remember, nines, and you've got a couple of nines. So this may be talking to the month of September for some of you, where there's been a lot of worry, or you're feeling you're at the last leg of the challenges. Queen of Swords shows up as very powerful. She holds that sword of truth, the sword of intelligence. Some of you, yes, could possibly be leaving an air sign. Right, we see a lot of worry around the air energy. What's at the bottom? We've got the Six of Pentacles. And this is like equilibrium. This is, even though it's an earth card, so it speaks to foundation securities in love relationships, right? Equal or unequal giving and receiving. We see the scales. We see the scales here. So this eclipse, this new moon in Libra on the 14th, you know, could happen before or after, is bringing you, because this is the general energy, is bringing you equilibrium and justice. After being called to action, Seven of Wands, this is like a love connection that's been either blocked, or someone feels as though they've been fighting for this, fighting against the odds, against others that could be involved here. Going through a difficult turn. Sevens are never easy. Two of Wands, so a lot of desire. There are the Nine of Wands, 2 and 7. Like a portal has opened from the past, needing to fight for the equilibrium, for reciprocation within a relationship. Of course, this could speak to legalities, a payback, a justice now where there was an injustice, possibly. Let's take more cards and see what's going on. Let's see with the Whispers of Love. What does this oracle advise pertaining to Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio? What's going on for my water element in the month of October? We have actions speak loudly. Express your love through actions. This could be someone in your life doing that. We do see this could be action, but this could also be, of course, you know, sending out a message. This could be what someone is thinking of, which will be the jump start to the transition towards a major new beginning after an ending, of course. And of course, the ability to rebuild through a sudden turn of events. Remember, it's the Tower, and the Tower is something that's been built on ground that was not stable. This is breaking free from something that you've been stuck in, a past relationship, or a situation that was very unstable, very very stuck, we could say, because with the energy of Uranus is intelligence. It's like doing things very differently, maybe trying something a different way. Sometimes we try something again over and over again and get the same outcome. This could speak to intelligence. Remember that Uranus also speaks to communication through social media. Let's see with the Black Moon astrology cards. So someone is taking actions. Someone is expressing their love through actions. It could be through messages, through taking a plane and flying in, coming towards you, taking a boat, Thank you, Spirit. We've got moon and soul. The moon, and we know that it's the full moons and new moons that are eclipses, and we've got a new moon and a full moon in this month of October, which are both eclipses. Now, this speaks to the soul, and the soul is what is hidden. The moon is our intuition. The moon can speak to a deep connection, a secretive connection as well, but also changes where someone's home or living situation is concerned, because we do see the Ten of Pentacles, which is a family card. Now, this is a number 2. Twos always speak to equality, balance, but also separation and segregation. This could be a soul connection, as I said, a secretive connection as well. Let's see what the Lenormand advises in this month. Now, the moon is usually Cancer and Pisces energy. We can say Scorpio as well, but mainly, remember, the moon rules the natural 4th house of Cancer. Let's see what's going on. Remember, the moon speaks to strong intuition, things that are unknown, maybe someone not being open with their emotions, they're fearing being heartbroken or fearing sharing their deepest emotions, which could be the Scorpio energy. All water signs can be very sensitive and very quiet, or, sometimes water signs are very open, but then where there's fear or there are unknown situations going on, water signs could really keep their emotions intact. Now, the moon is very fluctuating. Remember, with the tides, it does affect the tides and therefore our emotions. So let's see what the Lenormand speaks to. We've got the dog, which speaks to friendship, play, loyalty, but it is Uranus in Aquarius. Again, the dog speaks to something long-lasting, and it speaks to devotion as well. This is like someone, we see the little puppy with a leash saying, I want my master to show me the way. I want to be taken out to play. Maybe play is a little bit necessary here, but this speaks to devotion and friendship as well. It's interesting. It's a number 18, which is the number of the moon. We've got the moon there as well. This could speak to a deep devotion, but also a lack where self-worth and confidence is concerned. Now, we've got a 21, which is also the world card here, and this speaks to blockages. It's Saturnian energy, which is sort of blocking someone's devotion, or someone being very devoted, but they've been blocked by a chapter in their life that they needed to deal with or close up. Remember that the world card is a card of accomplishment, but it's also a cycle, a major cycle that is closing up and ending. It's the fool's journey having come to an end. So someone being, remember, it is Saturn, and when the hard work is done, then come the rewards, then comes the justice. It's like Saturn opens up the door. So Capricorn has come through a fair bit. I'm going to mention Aquarius and Capricorn as well here in your reading. But we've got strong fixed energies as well. So devotion and play and fun has been blocked by this mountain, by Saturn, needing to close up a major cycle. It could be physical distance also, because the mountains could sort of, the mountain is blockages. It's also delays where this devotion, this play, this fun is concerned. But also this could speak to someone that lives close to a mountainous area, someone that needs to prove themselves that it's not only, this relationship wouldn't be only about play, but they're willing to withstand the challenges and the forks in the road. This is like needing to climb that mountain. Holding on to faith. I mean, the lily speaks to an open wound pertaining to ethics or morality, or needing to trust. This is the card of Mother Mary. It's interesting. We've got a 3 and a 3 here, and we've got another 3 here. And number 9 here. So the lily is a spiritual connection, we know that. And it speaks to winter, where timing is concerned. But it also speaks to a very strong sexual connection. And someone's sexuality, where there's doubts, where there's blockages there. This could also speak to someone coming through as a friend, and where their real emotions are concerned. It's like they fear communicating that they are sexually attracted to you. So therefore, this could be a friendship that's trying to turn into a love connection, a romantic connection. Let's take another card on that lily and the mountain. We've got choices here, so there's hesitation pertaining to a decision. It's like the 22 is like a path that opens up, but there's hesitation. Now this speaks to opportunities. Yes, it's Venus in Libra. Venus in Libra is more spiritual. She's more about peace and tranquility and etiquette and yeah, I do feel a spiritual connection. But there's a decision here. There could be a choice. But it's also an opportunity, some sort of a decision pertaining to travel if you're dealing with someone that's physically at a distance. What is this? What is this number 22 and this choice about? We've got the clouds. It's like not having all the details, but we've got, this could also speak to, because we've got 3 birds here and we've got the sun breaking through the clouds. And the clouds is Neptunian energies, not, there's doubt here. There's doubt because there could be secrecy, there are insecurities, which I spoke about, possible also misunderstandings on, is this relationship a spiritual one? Is this connection a spiritual connection? That could be the question. Or is this just a passionate, sexual and intimate connection? That could be something that someone's doubting. Now, also, this could be doubts about someone's choice, choosing between 2 people. We do have 3 birds, which can speak to gossip and third parties, but also news coming through. What's at the bottom here? And it is a 6. It is a 6, which also speaks to the lovers, a choice between 2, a choice between a past ending, because we see here there's a major ending to a cycle. There has been deception for some of you within a marriage, maybe because of a spiritual connection. Maybe there has been some infidelity here as well. We've got another 2 here with the clover. The clover is an opportunity. It's luck. It's lady luck. I would like to read the Psychic Tarot of the Heart, and what does number 16 speak to? Collapse, expose, create, pretense, revelation, and awareness. The dynamics of a relationship can often be complicated. The longer you've been in a relationship, the more complex it can be. Relationships begin to grow many layers consisting of joys, sorrows, honesty, and duplicity. As these layers build on top of each other, it becomes increasingly difficult to know what the core of the relationship is based on. What was once love may now appear to be merely tolerance, or worse. Even in good relationships, you may find yourself growing apart from the other person. In either case, the weight of these layers can cause a relationship to collapse. Now, what I'm getting here, what was once love may now appear to be merely tolerance, or worse. And I'm going to say what was once intimacy and a sexual connection may now appear to be, or I didn't get it right, what was once romance may now appear to be merely a sexual connection, or worse. Let's read that again. What was once romance, or in your mind a romantic connection where there's heart, may now appear to be merely a sexual one. So this could be the doubt that some of you are having. Even in good relationships, you may find yourself growing apart from the other person. In either case, the weight of these layers can cause a relationship to collapse. And there has been, something has collapsed, but we've got rebuild. So yes, this could be you're rebuilding your love life with another person, or you've ended a major challenging period in your life where your relationship, your initial relationship, is now being transformed. That is a possibility as well. Now may be a good time to start fresh with one or more of your relationships, and that would be a committed relationship, I feel. Peel off the layers one by one, cut away any pretense, and see what may be revealed. Find the core of the relationship and decide if it's still what you want and what you find attractive. If so, then discard the old layers and consciously create a new commitment with this person or persons, one based on truth, honesty, and love. Use the awareness gained by this exercise to steer the relationship on a clear, steady course. The same applies to rebuilding the relationship with yourself. Examine your many layers of joys and sorrows, successes and failures, and think about how they're affecting your ability to love yourself and therefore to find love. Expose the false voices that tell you that you're unworthy and silence them. When you do, your true value will be revealed. Rebuild your life around unconditional love for yourself and invite in unconditional love from others. So the affirmation is, I cut to the core of my relationships and consciously rebuild them. Some are able to be rebuilt, my dear friends. Where there is the inability to rebuild, those relationships will be going. Okay? So let's see emotionally where your psyche is concerned. Your psyche or the person you are watching this for in the month of October. What's going on with the soul of my water signs or their person, please, Spirit? So there will be a moment of a sudden turn of luck, and opportunities which you need to grab, because it will not last. We've got barrier. We've got commitment. We've got spring. I love this. And spring came through for the earth signs as well. So I'm going to say check their reading out. Let's see what's at the bottom. We've got separation. So yeah. So on point. What's beneath the separation? Vibrations. Shadow work. Someone being in their shadow. We've got someone that's enlightened and the other person going through the darkness here. So this may be why there's been a separation. There may be a third party. Now the barrier could be to a commitment, or there's a barrier because of a commitment. And the barrier could be the door is closed because of a commitment. Right? The barrier to love, this is the barrier to romance. This could also be a challenging aspect or a period of time that a committed partnership could be going through. And the barrier does speak to Saturn. It's like going through those testing times, right? What's beneath that? And we've got material world, which does remind me of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles or the Ace. So someone's values, maybe even money, issues where money is concerned may have been the issue at hand which has brought two people or challenged a relationship between two people. So Earth does come through strongly for you here. Let's see what, let's take the Sibilas. I'd like to see what the outcome is. What is this about, please, Spirit? What is the outcome about? We do have the Knight of Pentacles, which is slow and strategic and perfectionism, or just taking forever. He is facing the past, which says there's something pertaining to the past. We still are in retrograde season. We've still got a lot of planets that are still retrograding. Okay, we've got Amika. Amika is the Four of Wands. Now, she is a card of harmony. This could be a friend that's turning into a romantic connection. The Four of Wands is the marriage card. So remember, eclipses are also portals, powerful portals that open up. Right? Amika could be just because it's called harmony. Right? A possibility for harmony. I also see it as a card of Libra. Possible separation. Right? Let's see what else we've got. We've got the Artista. Artista is like the queen, the King of Swords. There's something being cleared after confusion. It is the Seven of Cups, but something is being discovered. Now, Seven of Cups, yes, can speak to illusion, possible deception, possible many opportunities. The Artista is someone that wears a uniform. Yes, this could speak to legalities, possible divorce, possible finding out about some infidelity or deception. This could be a friend that's here to help. This could be a friend that's turning into a possible marriage partner, where someone gets, the Artista is like, oh my God, that aha moment, which is the Tower as well. But this could also be someone clearing the air, because actions speak loudly. Someone is expressing their love through actions. We do have the Giovina Fanciulla, and she's very much like the Lily. She's like the Virgin, a relationship going through some sort of a purification process. It's like there's newness here. She is the Virgin. She's the young maiden, feeling young at heart. Yes, this could speak to a commitment, going through a purification process. Remember actions, and remember that this is because this is very Virgo and energy. Virgo, Pisces. Virgo is the house of purification and hygiene and cleanliness, right? And all about the details, but also about service. So it does say actions speak loudly. So someone is taking action. Opposite Virgo is Pisces, where there's a dreamy energy, but also a lot of confusion or even sacrifice or not seeing things clearly. So we do see Virgo energy here, and Virgo is all about servicing. We've all got Virgo somewhere in our chart. So what is the action? What is the action being taken? It's like messages. It's like movement, where it brings a possibility for an expansion and growth. So Three of Pentacles, and yes, it could be relative to a work situation. Let's take one more on the Giovina Fanciulla. We've got the Two of Cups, which is the home and the casa. There's a soulmate connection here. There's an agreement here. There's like, let's agree to disagree also, possibly for some of you. Like seeing things eye to eye at this point. I want to take one last card. We've got the Falsita, where there's been some falsehood. I want to take one card on the Three of Pentacles. We've got the Four of Pentacles, 3 and the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is the Miser card, but it's also Remember, fours are all about home. It's like fours speak to security and pentacles speak to something that is real. So we go from the 3 to the 4. So what this says to me is that for some of you, yes, the action that's being taken will provide security, even though there's been the miser and the misery, and someone's been holding their emotions back, not speaking openly. Yes, they've been, or they're doing things. Yes, they're working, they're putting the effort in. The 4 of Pentacles, to me, this is the security of a connection that can, two people that can see eye to eye at the end of the day or at the end of the month. This is like securing through a purification process, through being truthful, and with the ability to rebuild, because everything is out in the air. Everything is truthful. Now, there's no more hidden stuff with the moon and soul here. There is reciprocity here. So nothing hidden is what I'm trying to say. So the falsita, the cat, can speak to falsehood, can speak to distrust, and we see the 7 of Swords in the past. And it's like holding back on someone's mind and what they're thinking, right? So maybe, my dear water signs, in this month, it's like not holding back on emotions. It's like emotions overflowing, just like all the flood, the floods going on in the world. It's like unable to hold back on the emotions that are just, you're being flooded by. It's like an emotional release, I feel here. Nothing holding back anymore. There's going to be clarity. The three birds here with the sun breaking through the clouds will be this. There'll be a major release and a rebuilding. So take the messages as they resonate for you. Let's take a word of advice from the wisdom of the oracle for my water signs this month. Thank you, Spirit. And with the spring card here, there's blooming, there's dating, there's like a fresh start to a possible past commitment, or this does speak to breaking through the barriers pertaining to a romantic connection, which could possibly turn into a commitment. But a commitment is on the cards, but you need to start from scratch. And you need to, it's like getting to know your person all over again. Someone dealing with an ending. Yes, for some of you, there is possible separation and divorce here. Let's not doubt that, because we've got the Death card here. Okay, and we do have choices as well, right? Not everyone is going to be rebuilding a past connection, but they'll be rebuilding their love life. So let's see what the advice is. And we've got co-create in the reverse. And it's a number 4. Let's read number 4 in the reversed. In the reverse. I will read the upright message as well as the reversed. It's time to address how much effort you give to your relationship with your higher power. I'm reading the wrong card. It's number 40, not number 4. Wow, I better finish that off, because this is surely for some of you. It's time to address how much effort you give to your relationship with your higher power, called God, Goddess, Spirit, or any other name that is sacred and holy. Recognize that your partnership with Spirit is your number 1 priority. The appearance of this card also indicates that there is a deep spiritual bond between you and another person who is essential to your growth and evolution. Tend to your spiritual connections and remain aware of your true nature. So I was meant to read that. That is true for some of you. Let's look at number 40. We'll read the upright. Connections of the heart serve to inspire you, opening you up to new ideas you would never have come to on your own. So reading that again, connections of the heart serve to inspire you, opening you up to new ideas you would never have come to on your own. You are looking in a mirror held up by this experience and seeing yourself in an unexpected way. Who is this extraordinary being looking back at you? You are going to be happy. You are going to be so happy that you kept your heart open. Your love is a unique work of art now, the very embodiment of beauty. So it is talking about connections of the heart and a lot of inspiration. So new ideas coming in. And you're looking into the mirror. And this does speak to self-love as well. Let's read the protection message because it did come through in the reverse. You are trying too hard to create all that you desire without the nurturing vital force of spirit. Perhaps you are in a creative slump, suffering writer's block, facing a monumental task but unable to decide on your first step, so you just avoid doing anything. Does the word overwhelmed apply to you right now? Why do you think it all has to come down to you? Inspiration means the drawing in of divine guidance. You must tap into spirit, not simply yourself. Ask spirit for inspiration. Two minds are greater than one, so co-create with your divine partner. Reclaim your partnership with spirit. Inspiration will flow through you as soon as you get out of your own way. So it's got a lot to do with your connection with spirit, but also with a spiritual counterpart. Co-creating, that is the ability here, and also hesitation and challenges where hesitation and decisions are concerned. So I think I will leave it there, my dear friends, my dear water signs. One last card. One last card. What do these birds bring in? What does the sun clearing, what does it bring in for my water signs? And I will leave you with this. What do the birds bring in? What do the clouds clearing? What does it show? It shows a divine masculine. So we do have something, this divine masculine would be a water sign or an earth sign. And what it does show, what's beneath that, after a heavy burden, an opportunity opens up. There's the divine feminine, the divine masculine. My goodness. New cycle. What a shocking revelation. After third parties and challenges and a heavy burden, you've got an opportunity here for a new cycle and a possible commitment. We've got the divine feminine, divine masculine here. What a shocking ending to your reading. Thank you, dear spirit. You were meant to have these messages. Yes, we've got the divine feminine, divine masculine. Maybe this is also a cycle that you've revisited again and again. This is what the news will be about. Yes, this could speak to a brand new home. Yes, this could speak to transition and a brand new cycle. Remember that the stalks bring the children, brings the child, brings something new. This could also speak to possible movement, travel as well. We do see the divine masculine with his back to the divine feminine. So this could have been what's been going on. But we're talking about stability here. These two people are very stable. They understand each other. And remember, we've got the Two of Cups here. The Kaza, which is the soulmate connection. They're both looking at the ring. They both want a commitment. They both want to be in this connection. Okay? Whether it's an old connection or whether it's a new connection after an ending of an old. Okay? I will leave you with that. Thank you, Spirit, for your guidance. Thank you, my dear water signs, for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. Don't you just love it when information just blurts out like that from Spirit at the last minute? Lovely. Thank you so much. I will catch up with you soon. Love and light.